Alrighty, fellow Deathbats and Lady Deathbats, welcome into Sinister J's Kingdom. And in this video today, I just wanted to talk about a subject I saw going on here recently. M. Shadow left a heartfelt message to some hostages that are from Israel that were in the war going on right now overseas. And M. Shadow is now catching flack for that very message. He left those people, and I just want to take a look at it and just give my opinion on the whole thing. So let's just hop into it. Alright, so here's the message itself. I'm going to play it for you guys. I'm going to cut it off right before the music hits. But these guys are big Avenged Sevenfold fans, and it's very, very kind that M. Shadow did this for these people. And I just wanted to show you guys exactly what is going on. And I'm going to go ahead and read the article off to you guys in the next part of this video. So just watch this.
Eviatar and Guy, so excited to hear you guys are home today. We've been following the story closely. We knew you guys were devoted A7X fans, and we appreciate it so much. The things you guys have been through are just unspeakable, terrible. Hopefully we see you guys soon. Be safe, spend time with your family, get some rest, and hopefully we can see you guys soon.
As you can see, he's very excited. This band means a lot to him. As you guys know, it does mean a lot to me. I'm going to play a little bit more of the video so you guys can watch it. But this just proves how humble M. Shadow is in general. And we'll get into the next part of the video here really soon, the article itself. So just keep watching this, and then we'll take a look at the article.
Welcome home. Glad you guys are okay.
Nah. לא.
הם שדוס מחכה לך.
די.
אולי גם סיניסטר גייט.
די, נו. באמת? אתה חושב שהוא יראה אותי?
וואלה? כן. הוא צריך להגיע לזה משהו.
צריך לראות את זה לוי עכשיו.
הם פנו אליו מהצוות שהאבנג'ד סבנפולד בארץ, והשיגו ממנו הצהרה ככה, דרך אבנג'ד. בוא, אתה בביתר שמעתם אבנג'ד סבנפולד, זה היה מטורף.
Alright, so there I'm going to call it. Now let's hop over to the reason of this video and have you guys see exactly what is going on. Now, this article was originally supposed to be on Rolling Stones, but other people got a hold of it because it is a very important topic, and it just shows the basics of how people are with politics these days. And I'm in agreement to what M. Shadow is saying in this. I didn't get to read the whole thing, but I'm going to read most of it to you, and probably try to read the whole thing, if not most of it, and just give you my take at the very end of it. I do think this is a very wrong that people are going off on M. Shadow for this. Very humble human being. If you haven't watched any of his interviews, please do so. You will see why I'm a huge fan of him and Avenged Sevenfold themselves. So let's just get into this. All right, A7X frontman defends welcoming home freed Israel hostages. Alright, Israeli hostages, sorry. Avenged Sevenfold frontman M. Shadow defended his decision to record a message for freed Israeli hostages and fans Guy Gilbo, Dalla, and Ayatar, saying the gesture was human, not political. I am a bit of a troublemaker, Shadow told Rolling Stones magazine in an interview published on Sunday about the video message. David and Gilbo Dalla, who were taken hostage at the Nova Music Festival October 7, 2023, and released from captivity in Gaza a week ago, are both big fans of the heavy metal group. After they returned to Israel, fellow freed hostage Omar Winker arranged for them to receive a new guitars gift to them by Israeli guitar company. wild guitars, and the Israeli fan of Avenged Sevenfold. Shadow also recorded a video welcoming the pair home, telling them he was so excited to hear of their return. We've been following the story closely. We know you guys were devoted AX7 fans, and we appreciate it so much. The things you guys have been through is just unspeakable. Terrible. Hopefully we see you guys soon. We heard them say that in the message to them. Okay? So, the video shared wildly open online sparked some criticism from pro-Palestine fans of the band, but Shadows dismissed the idea that his message was in any way political. It's not something that I am going to worry about. I know that it's the right thing to do, he told Rolling Stones. I think you have to stick to your moral compass, but I've definitely heard it from both sides. To me, that video is just a human doing something another human, something for another human. It's not making a political stance. It's sticking it in someone's eyes. It really is about two human beings and having two human beings that have been through hell. And if you can't agree on that, it's really hard to agree on anything. And he's right. Of course, when there's something bad happening to somebody and somebody is like compassionate to you, you shouldn't be going off on people. It is very wrong. And no matter what side of this you're on, everybody here in this situation is a human being. It's really fucked up that people are doing this in any way, shape, or form, taking the side of people who literally tried to wish harm upon other human beings. I don't like that, and I fully disagree with it. Now, I'm going to read a little bit more of this. Alright, so there's the video. The video shared online by the band's Israel fan group showed Gilbo Dalla watching the video from Shadows in shock and disbelief. I'm in shock, he said, expressing excitement and surprise at the idea that he could one day meet the band's frontman. The musician said that he has not yet heard back from Gilba Dalla David since sending the video, but he is sure that AX7 will play again in Israel and do something for them. The American heavy metal band last played in Israel in 2018, Rishon LeZion Live Park Arena. There's a division among AX7 fans about the subject of Israel and Gaza, said Shadow, who said the band has done things for different people across different cultures and religions. And at the end of the day, if they're fans, we really want to reach out and we want to support them in some sort of way. And so it just seems unfair, this idea that if you're not on my side, then you're an enemy. It's really kind of gross, he said. And that's the problem we see with a lot of people today. I have been in situations where, because I don't agree with something, somebody had deliberately, one after me on a subject. I've been harassed in person over this kind of stuff. And M Shadow, when he sees a fan going through something, he will stick up for him. I am very little known on the internet, maybe I'm well known, but when M Shadow saw me going through something, they kind of directed a song at me, played on the stage, and that is why I fully respect this band and the meaning of what they do. And if you have a problem with it, well then, I don't know what to tell you, but you're not very human-like, doing a human thing for another human being. Just showing compassion to another human being who's been through hell is amazing. And it takes a lot of courage to stick up for somebody, especially in this situation. Well, not even in this situation. But M Shadow knows what he's doing. I give a lot of respect to M Shadow. He's one of my idols, and I will always support what M Shadow does, because M Shadow is a decent human being and who doesn't disrespect anybody. If you see somebody going through something, you're supposed to stick up for them. You're not supposed to treat them a certain way. And I'm going to finish reading this out, and then I'm going to give my outro. Shadows told the magazine that his connection to Israel goes deeper than having performed there in the past. As two women whom the van spent time with in Israel were murdered at the Nova Festival. Alright, so it does go on a little bit more. We're going to read the rest of this, and then I'll get... actually, let me see. Yeah, that's the rest of it. So we'll finish reading the rest of it. The frontman posted on social media in October 2023 that he woke to find out that people he considered family and friends were killed on October 7th. Friends who attended their show in Israel. Comments off for this because I don't care about your copy and paste talking points. X is trash. All love always, wrote Shadow at the time. He also sent a message in December 2023 to family Bata, the Nova set designer who was killed on October 7th after the local AX7 fan club let him know that Bethat had been a lifelong fan of the band. Shadows told Rolling Stones that he emphasizes with Disturbed frontman David Draymond, the Jewish rocker, who forged a connection with Brevard, father, husband, and former hostage Yarden Bibas, and who has posted widely about the support for Israel. David Draymond recently had a Belgian concert canceled over safety concerns, given threats by anti-Israel groups. There's a lot of people that fall on both sides of this thing. Shadow said to Rolling Stones, I heard from Jewish people in the music community and from a lot of fans in Indonesia, Malaysia, places where we do well, that are much more Muslim dominated, who are extremely disappointed that we would make a video for Israeli prisoner. That was just a humanist approach. These people have been through a lot. And that honestly looks like the end of the article. So let me get back to the main screen and talk about how I feel about this whole subject and how I think people need to start handling stuff. I am going to be giving a very fiery opinion about this. So if you don't like it, kick rocks. I don't care how you feel. All right, my take on this is if you're one of those people who is disrespected or feel mad about this, go kick rocks. Nobody wants your opinion in this community anyway. I've been so disrespected by people in this community because of things I stand up for too. And Avenged Sevenfold doesn't want that for their fans. If you're coming into this fan base thinking they're going to side with you on something, and you see a human being in danger, you need to think twice. Shadow and those guys, they have a lot of respect for other human beings. And I've been through stuff recently myself, and I saw Zach EV be like, he said something along the lines of there's no love. And he was probably watching my live stream. And I make this valid point. If you in any way, shape, or form find this disrespectful, again, kick rocks. Nobody needs you. Nobody needs your opinion. And go think about your life choices and turn around and come back later and be a lot nicer to people. Because at the end of the day, we're all living a human experience, whether you believe in God, you're from Israel, you're Jewish, anything like that. It doesn't matter how you feel. At the end of the day, we're all human beings. Nobody should be getting hurt like this, and nobody should have gone through this. And if you're disrespected by this idea that this hostage had compassion shown to him and it was given great things, then I don't know what to tell you, but you have something wrong with you. And you need to go either pick up a Bible or you need to go do something that's going to make you into a better human being. I'm sick of this. I've dealt with this myself, and I've dealt with so much pain and suffering in my life due to the fact there's people that hate me over just being myself. And I do stand with Israel, but I'm not against human beings. Okay? I don't want human beings wiped out. And at the end of the day, that's all I have to say. So if you enjoyed this, or if you agree with it, hit that like button. But again, I am not going to take the side of people who keep condemning other people for just being human beings. It needs to stop. And again, Hope you enjoyed this. If you did, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Rock on, fellow deathbats and lady deathbats. God bless.